Now next, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then angles in a pair of alternate angles are equal. That means when a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then alternate angles are equal. In the given figure, you can see these are the two parallel lines intersected by a transversal. Then you can see the colored angles. They are called alternate angles and they are always equal if the lines are parallel. Okay. So if a transversal cuts two parallel lines, now next is if a co-interior angles. If a transversal cuts two parallel lines, then the sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is equal to 180 degree. That these angles are supplementary. Means if a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines and the angles formed in the interior on the same side of transversal. These are on the opposite side of in the interior but opposite side. These are in the interior but on the same side. So these angles are called co-interior angles and they are always supplementary, means they sum up to 180 degrees. So let us take a summary. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then alternate angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, co-interior angles are supplementary, that is they add up to 180 degree. So these properties you have to note down in your copy. Okay. Now we will apply these properties of parallel lines and try to solve exercise 10b. Find each of the lettered angles giving reasons. Type 1 is alternate angles. Means they have already given that the angles are alternate. Only we have to understand that these angles are alternate angles. Now see here, these two lines are parallel and this is a transversal. So these two angles are on the opposite side of transversal and in between the lines. So they are alternate angles. So what you have to do? You have to simply write A is equal to 70 degree and you have to give the reason in a bracket that they are alternate angles. Okay. Like this you have to note down in your copy. See, angle A equal to 70 degree because they are alternate angles. Similarly, here also you can see these two lines are parallel and these are on the opposite side. So x is equals to 105. Reason is same, alternate angles. Here this line is parallel to this line and we can see here two transversals. So forget about this first. Let us see this transversal. So here if we forget about this, it's A equal to 70 because they are alternate. And if we forget about this side, then B is equal to 40 because they are alternate angles. Now fourth one. In fourth one, this line is parallel to this line and this central line is the transversal. So you can see simply, if you forget these two lines, see this one. It's in the Z form. So x is equal to 25 because they are alternate angles. And similarly, if we see like this n type of, then we can see y is equal to 35 because they are alternate angles. So a way in which you have to note down in your copies along with the diagram. First question. Okay. Now type 2 on corresponding angles. Now here also they are giving the reason. We have to just write and give the reason. So here A is equal to 120. What is the reason? Corresponding angles. Same way you will write. A is equal to 120 and in bracket you will write corresponding angles. Means they are on the same side of transversal. Here x is equal to 130 again because it is a corresponding angles. Here these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. So you can see A is equal to 60 because they are corresponding angles. Here you can see this line is parallel to this line and this is the transversal. This is transversal 1 and this is second transversal. So here what you can see that x is equal to 60 degree. Why? Because these two are parallel and this is the transversal. So you can clearly see x equal to 60. Why? Because they are corresponding angles and if we see like this, then y and 50 are corresponding angles, so they are equal. So you will write y equal to 50 and in bracket you will write the reason corresponding angles. Okay. Now third type. On interior angles on the same side of transversal, that means co-interior angles. And what is the property of co-interior angles? That they are supplementary. That means they sum up to 180 degrees. But in see, in first question they have not given, these are not cointerior. Cointerior means like this. They are alternate angles, sorry, corresponding angles, so they are directly equal. You will write A equal to 120 corresponding angles. Okay, here these two are cointerior. So cointerior angles are not equal, but they are supplementary in nature, means they will sum up to 180. So you will, how you will do? A plus 100 equal to 180. You have to write the reason why you are calling them equal or why you are calling them equal to 180. You have to give reason with everything. So for A, you will subtract 100 from 180 and you will get A. Similarly, in this diagram, you can see 2A and 3 are cointerior. So 2A plus 3A will be equal to 180 because they are cointerior. And this, in this way you will find A 36, then you find 2A and 3A, 72 and 108. Now next, here see, here this line is parallel to this line, and if we see this transversal, forget about all these things. Only look at A and 60. A and 60 are cointerior angles. Okay. So A plus 60 will be 180, and for A you will subtract and you will get 120 degree. Similarly, if you see these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal, okay, then these two are cointerior angles. So B plus 110 is also 180 degree, and you will get by subtracting 70 degree. Now up to here they have already given the reason in the question. From here you have to find each of the lettered angles giving reason. Now you have to give the reason why you are telling that A is equal to this or B is equal to this. So let us see the first diagram. And again I am reminding you have to draw diagram with every question compulsorily. Let us see, here this line is parallel to this line and this line is parallel to this line. Let us see the set of first. This line is parallel to this line intersected by this transversal. What can you say about A and 50 if you see like this? What can you say about A and 50? A and 50 are alternate angles. So A is equals to 50. You can see the solution. A is equal to 50 because they are alternate angles. Now let us see B. Now B and 50 are corresponding angles. So B is also equal to 50, but the reason will change, that is they are corresponding angles. Now let us see C. Because C is these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. So 50 and C are on the interior side of transversal on the same side. So they are co-interior angles and they will sum up to 180 degree. So 50 plus C is 180. So C will be 130 degree. And C is 130 degree. Now let us see about D. D is also corresponding to 50. If we see like this, D and 50 are corresponding angles. So D is equal to 50 because they are corresponding angles. Like this, you have to write the reason why you're writing equal, why you're writing 180 with every. You have to give the reason, and in this way easily you can find out all the angles. Now let us see 5. Here these three lines are parallel. Okay, here this complete angle is A, but we cannot find complete angle directly. So it has been cut into two parts. So let us name it 1 and let us name part 2. This is angle 1 and this is angle 2. Now if we see this diagram like this, this line is parallel to this line, this is transversal. So angle 1 will be equal to 25. Similarly here angle 2 will be equal to 65. So here angle 1 equal to 25, angle 2 equal to 65. And if we talk about A is the total of angle 1 and 2, as you can see in the diagram. So here A is 1 plus 2, that is 90 degree. 25 plus 65, that is 90 degree. Now sixth question. In this it is given there are two, these two are parallel lines, and this is 3x, this is 2x, this is 120. So for our convenience, we cannot find it direct. So for our convenience, what are we going to do? We are going to draw a parallel line from A. We will be drawing a parallel line which is parallel to PQ and LM. Now this will help us. And now again 120 is broken into two parts. So let us name it 1 and let us name it 2. Angle 1 and angle 2. See, I have made this diagram here also. Like this, you will draw a line parallel to these two lines and make this divide this angle into two parts, that is angle 1 and angle 2. Now if we see only these two lines, this line and this line, these two are parallel intersected by this. So angle 1 is equal to 3x. Why? Because they are 1 is equal to 3x because they are corresponding angles. Sorry, by mistake I have written this. They are corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles. So angle 1 is equal to 3x. Similarly, angle 2 is equal to 2x because they are corresponding angles. And you can see that 120 is a sum of 1 and 2. So 2x plus 3x equal to 120. So 5x equal to 120 and x equal to 24 degree. So then we will calculate 3x, that is 3 into 24, and 2x, that is 2 into 24.